What is up, YouTube, and welcome back to another video. My name is Dallin Anderson, and today we are going to be talking about Ethereum and where I personally think prices will go from here. Before we get started though, if you're not a subscriber to this channel, please do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. And without further ado, we'll get straight into today's video. All right, so Ethereum versus the dollar. Now, we're not going to waste any time here. We're just going to get straight into the technical analysis and talk about where Ethereum could go this cycle. So the first thing that we notice with Ethereum is the fact that we are in an uptrend over the big picture. So if we switch to the logarithmic chart, you can see that Ethereum is indeed in an uptrend. We are making higher highs and higher lows. Now, we have started to go back up to major resistance. The major resistance being the all-time high just below $5,000 per coin. And by the way, we do have this massive trend line right here. As you guys can see, there's this huge trend line on Ethereum, which we have tested multiple times historically, and it has proven to be a very, very important level here on Ethereum. It was support here, it was support here, it was resistance back here at the start of the cycle, and it's acting as support again right now. So this is a good sign for Ethereum in the big picture. This shows that Ethereum is in a big picture uptrend, and to have it retest that support trend line and bounce off of it is a really, really good sign. All right, so as you guys know, Ethereum is worth $3,300 per coin right now as we speak. Now, obviously, Ethereum is showing strength. It's showing a lot of strength, just like Bitcoin is showing a lot of strength. Bitcoin is showing more strength, but that's only in the short term. That's only been in the past few months that Bitcoin has shown more strength. Overall, Ethereum actually does better than Bitcoin in terms of percentage gain throughout the bull markets. With that being said, Bitcoin, I believe, has done a much, much bigger percentage gain over time. So, if you think about it, Bitcoin technically is the best performing asset of all time, and Ethereum outperforms Bitcoin in its bull markets, but because Bitcoin is so much older, has much more time behind it, overall it's been able to do a higher percentage gain since its inception than Ethereum since its inception, if that makes sense. So basically, even though Ethereum does better in the bull markets, Bitcoin is older, so it's done better because it has more time. It's had more time to do more percentage gain. But Ethereum is showing a lot of strength, and every bull market it does do better than Bitcoin. It's just that Bitcoin does better at the start. So the very start of the bull market, Bitcoin has a tendency to outperform all altcoins, including Ethereum. Then as the bull market continues on, what ends up happening is you start to get altcoins doing better. So as it goes on, then altcoins take spotlight, right? So as this bull market progresses, it's pretty likely that a lot of altcoins, especially those good altcoins, are going to do better than the other coins, or than Bitcoin will, my bad. So good altcoins are going to outperform Bitcoin because Bitcoin in a bull market, it takes a lot of money to move Bitcoin. It has a large market cap. So in the beginning of a bull market, it always does really good, right? Because all the money starts coming into crypto and it goes into Bitcoin first because it's the oldest and the most trusted by most people. And then after it goes into Bitcoin, it goes into altcoins, and altcoins end up doing better. And I believe we're just getting ready to transition away from that phase where Bitcoin is outperforming into that phase where altcoins start. Okay? But who knows exactly when? It could be soon, it could be in a few months or whatever, but that will happen where altcoins will start outperforming Bitcoin. So let's talk about where Ethereum could go this cycle. So, as you guys know, I have been really talking about Bitcoin going to 100,000 plus per coin for a long time now. But what I've never done publicly here is talk about my Ethereum targets. And today I decided I want to tell you guys here publicly what my Ethereum targets are. Now, normally, I don't tell people publicly what my targets are. Even with Bitcoin, I haven't shared my true targets. All I've been telling the public is 100,000 plus, right? And then, of course, among friends, family, VIP, whatever, I give you guys the real target. But publicly, I'm letting you know that Bitcoin is going to go to 100,000 plus, right? Well, today, I want to unveil or reveal my true target for Ethereum. All right, I'm not going to do this with Bitcoin, but I did feel like I just wanted to really do it for Ethereum. So this is just because I want to, whatever, cool. So my target for Ethereum this cycle, it might blow a lot of people away. It might be like bigger than what a lot of people expect. Might be different than what you're expecting. But my personal target for Ethereum is between the 11,618 and the 13,618, measuring from the 2017 cycle, right? So if you measure the bottom of the 2017 cycle to the top of the 2017 cycle to the bottom of the bear market in 2018, with your Fibonacci extension tool, which is a completely free tool. It's called Trend-Based Fib Extension. If you measure from that low to that peak to that low, and then you double click on your Fib Extension tool and add a couple special secret extensions here, like the 11,618 and, 7,618, 13,618, these secret extensions. This is how I'm personally determining my targets for Ethereum this cycle. I do think Ethereum could go upwards of $20,000 per coin this bull market. Okay? $20,000 per Ethereum. Now, I am not saying that Ethereum is going to go to $20,000 per coin in the next month or in the next 2 months. Right? If an ETF or something crazy happens, it's probably going to get up there pretty quickly, faster than a lot of people expect. But what I am saying is that as this bull market continues, as we start to break resistance and build momentum, I think it could get upwards of $20,000 per coin before we have another big bear market, like a 2018 bear market, or like a 2022 bear market, right? And what that would look like is something maybe like this, right? This is just shooting in the dark in terms of timing and the way the structure is going to look, because I can't tell you exactly how long it's going to be or whatever. But I will tell you that these fib extensions are fib extensions that I am watching. I think that we will reach these levels. So this is my personal target with Ethereum. I know it sounds crazy, but it's not that crazy. Okay? Bitcoin in 2017 went from being worth $1,000 to $3,000. Then it pulled back again to about 1,800 or something, around 1,000. And then it went to $20,000 per Bitcoin. This was its 2017 cycle. Now, Ethereum is basically set up on the same kind of structure. Ethereum is set up to go from being worth about 3,000 to 20,000 per coin. I believe it will reach those levels this cycle. So it's a lot like Bitcoin back in 2017 when Bitcoin was only worth $3,000 per coin before it went up to 20,000 per coin. So this is what I'm watching for. And a lot of people are going to be skeptical. A lot of people are going to be pretty bearish. And a lot of people are still going to have that bear market mentality because, you know, if you've been in crypto long enough to see a bear market, then you know that a bear market is brutal. And so a lot of times people experience these bear markets and then they get fearful, right? Well, one of the biggest rules for investing, one of the things that they teach you is scared money does not make money, okay? Scared money doesn't make money. So what happens is people get in these bear markets and they experience a crazy bear market, so they get really fearful, and then something goes up in value, and they're so scared of the fact that it might go down again because it was such a hard thing for them to emotionally deal with because they haven't cultivated emotional intelligence, right? Because really, if you want to make a lot of money, oh man, that was about the worst spelling. I'm trying to talk about intelligence and I can't even spell it here. Okay, there we go. Got it. No, intelligence. It won't even let me spell it. Okay, there we go. There, my bad. Because they don't have the emotional intelligence that they've cultivated and they're lacking that emotional intelligence. And if you want to make a lot of money in life, if you want to have a lot of wealth, emotional intelligence is one of the most powerful things. So they have had a bad emotional experience in a bear market. That bad experience that they had in the bear market causes them to be in a state of fear. That fearfulness makes it so they're scared to invest, right? So their emotional intelligence is lacking because if you have that emotional intelligence, then you don't let the bear market screw up your perspective, right? You don't let the bear market put you psychologically in a state of fear. Because the truth and the reality of the situation is, you guys, is that really the truth of the matter is very simple. The truth of the matter is that when dips happen, when the market drops, right? When it dips, when a bear market happens, actually your risk is lower. And Warren Buffett says to be greedy when others are fearful, right? And there are so many people that are scared of crypto right now, that they're fearful because they went through a bear market, or they're new to it and they don't understand it. That's another thing that can happen, right? You might be new. You might be completely new to crypto and you don't understand, and so you're just basing your opinions on other people. But right now, people are fearful. Even with Ethereum at 3,300 per coin, people are fearful. And I'm not talking about the fear and greed index. I'm talking about sentiment, like real sentiment among investors. So, yeah, people get scared in these bear markets, and so they have a hard time seeing the potential for what is to come. But yeah, I personally think Ethereum will go to $20,000 per coin. I think it could go a lot higher than even that. It could go to 25,000. Who knows? But I definitely think it will reach right about 20,000 per coin. And that's an area where I can confidently say, I bet it gets there. I can't guarantee anything, right? Nobody can guarantee nobody can guarantee 100% that it's going to do something. But I can say that I'm extremely confident that Ethereum will reach 20,000 per coin this cycle. So yeah, that's my views on Ethereum. I think we're just getting started. The pullback we saw today is healthy. It's good. We want to see that. We want to see 10, 20% pullbacks along the way up. But overall, keep your eyes on the prize. That's how you're going to make a lot of money in crypto. So yeah, that's my views on Ethereum. This is my complete and total true target, right? I'm not going to give away all of my targets. A lot of them are going to be saved for people that know me personally, for VIP members, whatever. But I do want to give away a target every once in a while for you guys to make more money, but also it makes me more money. You know, it helps when I say, hey, you guys, this is going to go to this price, and then it does. So yeah, that's my views on Ethereum. Super excited about this coin. Hey, thank you guys so much for tuning into today's video. I hope you learned something and found it valuable. If you did, please do me a favor and share it with your friends. And I look forward to seeing you guys in future videos. As always, stay profitable out there.